What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, it's our main event between the visiting team and these guys defending their home turf. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off on the NFL on EA Sports. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack while the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. On him again, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
The separation, well, it comes in the preparation. In this defense, well, they were prepared. They identified all week long the weak points in this offense, and they keep hammering away at it. This is why you do your homework, kids. Good things typically follow.
Ready? 70.
On third and long, it's McCarthy. And once complete, it's Bryant outright. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And leading them out is the second overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
And I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opening, right? Week one, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet to get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Here's our first look at the rookie out of Mississippi State. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that is good for a first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Stroud to throw on first down. Has him on a quick hitter. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means first down.
First down. A gain of 11. Results in a first down.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Just like the last play, Metcalf has it. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with. All right.
Stroud from the pistol. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! These guys get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It was Tyler Luke, now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1.
Our home team, nothing. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
28-yard line.
So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch. So they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive.
Ready, break.
Offense to the line. Here we go. On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. Drops that first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Down behind the line of
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go, here we go. Set, go.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Ooh, the rush just too much here. Down he goes. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Tag. Tag.
Third and long for him here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
Michael Dixon on the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And some textbook work covering that. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
First down.
Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They're quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur and might even hear a few bluebirds.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Tried getting it to Emeka Egbuka. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Completed over the middle. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. Daniel Whelan on now to punt this away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. This offense getting all set for this series. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
This defense could not make a bigger statement out of the gate with this game. Man, the lead up to a ball game, trash talk. Right, things said in the paper, bulletin board material, whatever it is. This defense took something personal, Kate, and they are taking it out on this quarterback.
Caught out left. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds. So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. Jackson waiting for it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he gets him a nice chunk on that return on the final play of our first quarter. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. More coming up after this quick break. And we're back. Road offense out there and set. Let's get the 2nd quarter started. They'll have it here after forcing that punt to end the first. Short pass brought in. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
That's good for a 1st down.
On the quick.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Outside, this is Egbuka. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
To the air, Stroud. Locates Adonai Mitchell. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives him a 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st down, this is Charbonnet. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Back to throw, Stroud. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go.
Here he goes, third and long. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. And a first down.
Right up the gut. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
He was taken down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Touchdown. These guys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And these guys double their lead to 14.
14. Our home team, nothing. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He's going to field this at the 2. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Another drive coming up for this offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 25
That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then, boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Hauled in left side. And this one doesn't go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. McCarthy going to keep it himself. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards, too. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. They'll throw 3rd and long. Oh, he's going to run for it. A pickup of 17. And they're going to have a first down now. No set of downs for him from the 31.
That's good for a first down. First and 10.
First and 10. Here's McCarthy. And he just tucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Handoff, headed left, Pierce. Gets it to the 15. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown.
You know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again. And not expect a little chunk, but you'll get explosive on the ground as well.
That one right down the middle.
7.
And his guys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Jackson now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Here comes their offense out again. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same.
The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. It's picked up by the defense. And they'll return it for a touchdown. These guys capitalize on the fumble with 6. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys tie things up at 14. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Mecole Hardman now on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. This offense making its way back out now. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives him the first. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. First down from the 42. Looking to throw, Stroud. Finds him on the crossing route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
First down throw by Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Hits him on the in route. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. Think this might be a hold, partner. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. I'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
On the quick. 18. What's up?
Here's Stroud. Connects on the crosser. And they're finally able to send him out. Gave up a great game, but surprisingly, not a first down. It's third down instead.
But it's third down.
All right.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. It's on target to Moore. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's a gain of 10.
First and 10 from the 32.
First down.
Here's Stroud now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second and 3 now. Throwing again. It's Stroud. Between left side by Amuka. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. And dose of the hurry up here.
Result is a first down.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. 18.
Shotgun now, first round. And in he goes for the touchdown. These guys take the lead just before halftime. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Our home team, 14. Tyler Luke.
All set up, here's Luke to kick it away. Returnable from the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25.
These guys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They've got first down here from the 36.
Here we go, set. Set up, hiking, 18.
Looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Across his body, defenders there. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return.
At their own 47-yard line.
One last play before the break.
All right.
Throwing here just before halftime. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Hardman with a return. Yes, hit, the ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made. Well, I wonder, Brock, who's got a birthday over on that sideline, because they got a gift to begin this second half. Their offense getting an immediate chance to do something about this deficit.
And that gift delivered by the special teams, right? Everybody talks about the offensive, defensive adjustments, but the last voice is that special teams going and set the tone, and boy, did they ever begin the second half.
Second and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Going to the ground again on first. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack of this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on third down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Third and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys double their lead to 14.
28. Our home team, 14.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. He's going to field this at the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The home teams, the running back Dameon Pierce, ready for their next drive. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers.
Ready.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. Completed over the middle. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Offense to the line for second down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's got this complete to Dameon Pierce. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On his own read, here's Pierce. Free inside the 30. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they are going to be in great shape here. He gets this down to the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Now McCarthy. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
Kate, you could hear the roar of the crowd celebrating a touchdown, but not so fast. Catch looked good. You've got to get both feet down as well.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Go.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Escapes the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as the medical staff heads out to check on him. Jackson now to return it. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now outruns their offense to take over. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. On first down, they'll run. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, Stroud. This is Metcalf working that right side. This is a nice gain. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Stroud now, 3rd and 1. Into traffic, complete! And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a gain of 22, and that is good for a first down.
A gain of 22 yards.
All set to go now from the 35. First and 10, around to Robinson. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that means first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
On the quick, right? 18, outside.
First down, Stroud. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's good for a first down.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It'll still be just a one-score game when we resume play. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Here we go.
Here's the one back on the handoff. They give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's second down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Third down give to Robinson. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
It's a gain of 2.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. These guys go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. An extra point is up and through by Luke. And these guys double their lead to 14.
35. Our home team, 21. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. This offense ready to get going again now. And this could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Pierce. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. And man over the middle, it's Tillman. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Caught by Bailey on the slant. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
Another 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard
line. Snap. They'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing again now, McCarthy. Dumps it off to his running back. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the 1st, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. One's caught by Tillman. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the 1st down, too.
That's another 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Looking to throw, McCarthy. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a 1st down. 1st and
receiver in motion, going left. On the red zone now. Hits his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 10-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And not going to get an inch on his 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. Throws caught. And they are on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They snap it to McCarthy. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And this won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
7-yard line.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's the handoff. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be second down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second.
2 yards.
And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game.
34-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
What's that?
To the air, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The defense takes its third and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
It's third down.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Third and long for him here. He's going deep. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down. So out now comes the punter. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. And they'll down this one a little shy of the 40. The home team, still running back Dameon Pierce, ready for their next drive. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on fourth down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. So first down from the 41. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. Offensive line fast.
A 9-yard loss. It's now second and 19.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And that will not be enough for a first down.
A gain of 10.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. These guys losing by 14. Drive in dire straits. It's third and 9.
Let's go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Dump off, caught by his back. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Trying to set this up quick.
Complete to Dameon Pierce. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First and 10. Here's McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and
Now to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Desperation time here on 4th. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down.
is a turnover on downs.
We've set it downs from 37. They'll run here on first down. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. that play good for 17 and a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Running left is Robinson. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 2.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Staying with Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The lead looks safe, but the Pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go.
Stroud gonna go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's gonna be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
This is reeled in downfield. It's Bryant. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line.